How's it going, guys? And welcome to Marvel Midnight Suns Part 4. Last episode, we did a lot of exploring around the Abbey, found some collectibles. Let's roll the clips to see what we found.
Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, and so here I am. But every time I dip this pink in it, we're going to ignore what I just said. Every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and a coven of witches from across the sea has sent for our help. I regret that I cannot do more, but Lilith and I are stretched to our limits. I've sent a moon seal to their home in Salem. By way of Knights of Woundagore, I have no doubt this will take care of the troubles they face.
And now that you've seen some of the collectibles we found last video, let's go ahead and hop right in. But before we do, I just want to ask if you're enjoying this content, like, subscribe, leave a comment below. It does help a ton. I read all the comments, and definitely leave me a message with any games that you may want to see after Marvel Midnight Suns.
Alright, well I got 2 friendship XP off that too, which is good. Alright.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
Yes, about you.
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Indulge me. Of course she didn't, and we can talk after. It'll only take a second.
I learn faster if I understand the person who trains me.
I can respect that. Go ahead.
Good pick. About you, about the Midnight Suns, and I should go.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Tell me about your name. Have you always been a half vampire? How old are you, and how did you get here? I want to know if he's always been a half vampire.
How did you become a Dhampir?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
About his name.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
Rough.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No,
What is it?
it's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
That was pretty good. I like that. Alright, how old?
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Interesting.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey, something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Alright.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Well, I feel like that one was already answered. You seem like a loner. Why join a team? I want to know more about your teammates and what do you think of the Midnight Suns. I definitely want to do these.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
Fair.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anyone else?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Who else?
Okay.
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Who else?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Anyone else?
No, that's
Nobody else.
Sure.
fine. And what do you think of the Midnight
Do you
Suns?
have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
Let's do it.
I'm ready to train.
Finally.
Alright, upgrade an ability.
Sup?
Thanks,
Okay.
Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So it's this then. Training level. Training XP 05. Rewards for next level. Vault training. Vaulting deals increased damage in combat. Okay.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
If a hero possesses 2 copies
Not
of an ability, they can
everyone
be
wants my
combined to create
advice,
a new, more
but they're
powerful
gonna get it
version.
either way.
Okay. Oh. Okay. So if I cause them to bleed, then they take 18 damage instead of 6. That seems pretty good. I wonder if you can continuously +1 training XP, 1 of 5 to next level. Continuously upgrade cards.
All right then.
It's at least 1 additional non-upgraded card. Oh, okay, so because my deck is like I have to have
Do
my
your
deck
thing.
full before I can upgrade. That makes sense. Talk to Captain Marvel. There she is.
Hunter.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol. Carol Danvers. You can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
There has to be a way inside. Just give me another shot at that thing. Does anyone here take anything seriously? I'm gonna go with the there has to be a way inside approach.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Not compared to me. Exactly how persuasive, and how about we start now? I think that one of these is going to give us a friendship buff. I think this one isn't going to really do much for us, so I'm going to go with how about we start now.
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Fair. Alright. Yes, I saw that. Credits. Cool. It's interesting to me that stuff's kind of appearing after. It's a good thing. I like it, but at the same time, it's a little annoying because I ran around the entire map earlier. And now I basically have to do it again. But I will hold off on that until we've done more of the game. That way, I don't have to do it 5 times.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
Oh, we waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
Work my magic again? See, that's the problem. This time I am working with actual magic, and let me tell you, it sucks.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the Gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new Gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes 2 of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Yep, she did kick it, Tony. You are accurate. Alright. Faustian Bargain story mission. Gamma coil and artifact, both common rarity. And the fact that it says story mission like that makes me think that we're going to start seeing optionals pop up around this board, which is really cool. I really like this.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
The heroes have identified an abandoned warehouse where Hydra may be operating. Blade and the Hunter join Captain Marvel to investigate. Let's do it. And I got the upgraded card for Blade there, so we'll see how that goes.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Something tells me.
Ah, shoot. Wish I let her finish talking, but oh well. It's hard. They talk a lot in this game.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Dr. Faustus, smartest fanatic in the room. It's a small
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Lilith's. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Yep, that happened. Alright, defeat all enemies to complete the encounter.
I always consider
There's
Faustus
good for you.
a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Okay. Just taunt each enemy in line. So that could be a very useful one. I could get probably 5 of them if I do it right, depending on how far it'll let me move. And I just have to generate 3 to be able to do that. I do have Quick Strike, so I'm going to generate 1 plus get another card to play. Let's see. I wonder if I can knock him in that hole. I'll definitely have to test that. I think I'm going to get rid of one of these one step aheads and see if I can get something a little better. That's interesting to me. Okay. So that didn't really do what I want. Like, I'm basically hoping for another Quick Strike here. Right now, if I go Quick Strike once, I get +1 heroism without using a card play. Then I can use 2 cards and then Photon Beam. So I guess I can get there, just not great. Let's do this first. So I want to try and see if I can knock him. Okay, it's gonna stop him there, it looks like. I think that's okay. Still does a decent bit of damage, but I wonder if there's a better way at that point. Yeah, I'd have heroism for that. So you know what? I think I'm actually going to redraw again here because I'll get another next turn. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay, well, we're using what we got then. So I'm going to start off by doing this knockback. I will knock him into here.
Nice move.
Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and quick strike this minion.
It's on.
Good.
So that's how that works.
Okay, I got my refund. Now, I guess. If I do this to this one, will it still let me move? That's a question. I think it will. I don't see why it wouldn't.
One more.
Never seen that before.
I still have my move, so let's see. I guess at this point I'll probably just move over here. So let's go like right here. Let's try this. Alright, and Photon Beam. I am hitting them all. Alright.
That is one way.
And that's a turn. Gonna take some damage here, but I think that was completely worth it.
Don't try that again.
They are being reinforced.
Okay. Tactics mode allows you to quickly assess the entire battlefield and the condition of enemy units. Activate tactics mode by pressing left shift.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic.
Okay.
But the data I'm seeing is hard
So
to
it just
ignore.
makes it a little easier to see their
More
health and all
things
that.
in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Alright, so that heal is a good card to have. I think the first thing I'm going to do here is get rid of one of these Fists of Radiance. That's pretty good. The next, yeah, draw one card. The next 2 damage cards apply 2 bleed. And I can chain into multiple bleed. I can hope to draw into a quick attack as well. Plus I have a redraw, so I think let's do this.
Getting better every day.
That's not a redraw, but okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of the stakes. I don't need the lifesteal right now. There we go, that's nice. Okay. So we got 2 here. Let's see if I can chain these. All damage dealing hero abilities have a chance to become critical when they are drawn. Critical abilities deal increased damage. The chance for an ability to be critical is determined by a hero's critical chance stat. The bonus damage dealt by a critical ability is determined by a hero's critical damage stat. That makes sense. So that's why that one's doing 10 and not 8. Let's do this. So that's 2 down.
That was something.
And then I have 1 card play left, and I have Quick Strike still. Do I heal here, or do I use this to my advantage? They have 11, 11, and 13, so I'm not going to be able to kill them all. They'll die after they take their turn. In fact, the only way I actually get my Quick Strike off is if I use Strike, right? Because it's if the target has bleed, not... Like, I apply bleed after attack, I believe. I'll have to test that. So actually, I wonder... I don't think there's anything in range for me to throw at them. I can throw something at him. So if I strike, quick strike, and then throw something at this one, I might be able to just about finish it. I can also use that to my advantage. Okay. Yeah, so there's a couple things I can do here that I might be able to finish this. So I'm gonna go strike these two first.
Get ready.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh shoot, you need a... Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I just didn't think about that. That's alright though. So we're gonna go ahead and... Nope. How about I take you? We're gonna move over here. And we're gonna kick this at him. Or box it, that works too. So I have 4 abilities here that I can use. It's just a matter of what's in range. Quite gonna get there. I think that's where I'm gonna have to end it, because I don't think this one would hit anyone. And that one won't hit anyone. Yep.
Payback's gonna be fun.
You're gonna regret that.
It's okay, I still have a heal in hand too, so. Bleed, got ya.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't
Okay,
know,
so I'm
Bruce.
definitely quick
I'll be
striking
sure to
here.
ask him when we're done punching out
Like,
the bad
both
guys.
of these guys are just little guys, so I can just pop them. I guess I'll go ahead and do this first. They're so close together that if I get the, if I get pretty much anything AoE, I can kill them both, so. And knock this out.
Not bad.
Card play refund. Plus I'm at 3 now. I think I'm gonna heal, even though I think the battle's just about over. Just in case. Okay.
That should help.
And then if I go ahead and slash, I can move. Right here. That way I can do this and kill them both. He fell into the window.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Watch out!
Get her!
Oh boy. Now Captain Marvel's real mad. Recover high Hydra artifact. Retrieve the mysterious artifact from the truck. Break the Hydra shield guard's protection to access the truck. Use the recover artifact card to secure the artifact. Okay.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Alright, any objective that is protected cannot be completed. Reduce the Hydra's shield guard's block to 0 in order to break protection. Gotcha.
Really
Okay.
think that'll be enough?
So that's a guaranteed card. So we got multiple quick slashes, which is good. I can knock out a couple of these real quick. I think that's probably what I'm going to do here. If I do it right, I can also use this to kill someone. So I think I'm actually going to quick slash. Do I have a knockback in hand? No. Oh, I do. But that... it's not the best one. Alright, I'm going to try and get a knockback that's a little better. That... yes, that's better. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to quick slash here and here. And then I'm going to knock him back into this to deal damage there. And then jump off of this to hit something. Kill just about everything. I think there'll be one enemy and this guy left. If I get another quick card, then... Funded. Ooh, level up. Solid. Alright. Quick slash again. Oh, there's more over there than I thought there were. Huh. Does that change my plan? It might, actually. It might. I wonder at that point if it's better. Can I throw these? Alright. Let's run back here, kill this guy.
Hail that!
Okay. Okay, so I can't necessarily throw them like I had anticipated, but I am able to interact with them, and that is essentially my goal. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and... yeah, I'll have to move this guy. He's just doing everything. We're going to move him over here. Because I'm going to whip. And do this. This should kill him, and it'll do a good bit of damage there. So that's a good start. I don't have any card draw, so at this point I'm kind of SOL though. I think I just heal and... ooh, oh, that's actually something good to note. They are still damaged from last fight. So, I'm gonna heal over heal just because I get +2 on my heroism.
I needed that.
So I can do the Fists of Radiance. That might be worth it, because I only see one other way of using my heroism at this point in time. That's going to be generally impactful. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like this.
Think you got him.
Yeah, he's dead. Captain Marvel can now go binary, playing it Playing 3 Captain Marvel cards will draw the Go Binary ability. In her binary state, Captain Marvel will deal significantly more damage. Captain Marvel will lose her binary state once all of her block has been removed. Okay. Well, that's all for this turn. So.
Alright, you're starting to piss me off.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Hardly a scratch.
18 damage. Oh!
Try something new.
Okay.
We've got company.
He goes back to guard. Gotcha. And how many reinforcements are coming in? Hero is dazed and unable to act. The other heroes must take a number of actions before the dazed effect wears off. A tip, the number of actions remaining are displayed on the dazed hero's health bar. Okay.
Preliminary
So
analysis of
3.
the blast confirms
Gotcha.
high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you.
I'm definitely
There's dark magic
redrawing
at work
here. I don't need
You must
2
not let
photon
Hydra
beams.
escape with it.
Okay, that's a good thing to draw into. I think I'm actually going to redraw with the whip too, because I would like to have 2 quick attacks if possible. Yes, alright. So, there's a good few enemies here, but if I do it right with Captain Marvel, I can kill a good few enemies. So, I think I'm going to quick slash these 2, deal some damage to this one, and then ideally photon beam all of them in this line.
You are lucky to still be breathing. Was that truly your best?
Okay. I have 3 card plays still. I only need 1 to play photon beam. As long as I'm not using all of my stam, I should be good. So let's go ahead and I wonder if I can. I would have to move to do that, so no. But I can knee strike him.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Okay, days removed. I don't have any cards for him right now anyway. 2 card plays left, so I can actually knee strike him, then kill everything. I wonder if it takes time. Because if it doesn't take time, I also just win. Let's play it safe this time. I'm gonna go ahead and just knee strike him and kill everything. Next time, like once I know whether it takes time or not, I'll be able to make a better choice there. Alright, so I'm on the right person. Move her right here. Photon beam should hit everyone. Yes. Perfect.
Well, that's exciting.
Hey. Can always appreciate level ups. Alright, perfect. And next turn we should be able to just grab it. Ow. Okay, reinforcements, that's fine.
To be crystal clear, we won't
Enemy
be able
area
to
attacks will
recreate
go off at the
Faustus'
end of the
experiment
next
or
of the
track
turn.
potential
Use
future
move
variant
or an
gamma
ability to
signatures
move
without a
any device.
baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the
Apologies,
truck.
wasn't even paying attention to that. Anyway, ability to move any nearby heroes to safety. Tip, knock enemies into the area attack to turn the tables on your foes. Okay, but I'm just gonna try and recover the artifact. Objective, finish them off. The supply crate has been recovered. Defeat the remaining enemies to complete the mission. Okay.
One less thing
Yeah,
to worry
that's fine.
about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Visceradians here. I will also get rid of a stake. That's good. I will take that quick strike, and let's go ahead and pop you.
Don't blink.
Nice move.
Oh, I'm stupid. Solid job, me. That was a bad choice, but it's okay, I guess. So if I do this and I draw 3, that's all I can do this turn, so it doesn't actually help me that much. Yes, the knockback is probably better. Yeah, I can kill 2 that way.
Hydra stand fallen, Great Demon.
And then I just move Captain Marvel out of the blast zone.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at
I
the
should
moon.
be able to just kill him here.
Don't worry,
32,
Bruce.
16,
I've got a pair of torn
48.
purple pants with your name on them.
Draw anything damage related, and it's game. So.
No half-men.
You are a force to be reckoned
And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
There we go. That'll do it.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
All right, thank you for joining me in this episode of Marvel Midnight Suns. It was a fun time. We got a nice double battle in there. We found out a lot more about the lore, and I think going forward we're going to see a lot more actual combat, and I love the story. It's an amazing story, but hopefully a little bit less. With that said, though, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.